And welcome back, everyone. Second game here for the final set of Group G for the FX Open Invitational Series. I am Unstable, joined here by Railkin. It will be Lowly versus Symbol. Daybreak will be the map. Let's see if Symbol can close this out with a 2-0 win and advance into the round of 32. Or will Lowly bring it back? We'll find out in a minute. We're jumping straight into the game now. We do see, of course, Lowly opened up with a hatch first into pool with gas up here at the top right-hand corner as our yellow Zerg. And then down here at the bottom left, we have our red Zerg at TSLSymbol. He is going for the hatch first interpool, but no gas just yet. We saw this in the last game. Well, as I said, he drops his gas now. But in the last game, we saw Lowly do some early aggression. Wasn't really all that effective, though. What do you think, Railcoon?
Yeah, I mean, I think part of that comes down to the fact that he revealed what he was doing. He had a decent chance to get a really good run by, and then he runs in with the 4 Zerglings in front before the meat of his army. If all of those Zerglings had run in together and he hadn't given it away, then Symbol wouldn't have walled his ramp with his queens. And I think he would have gotten up in the base and it would have been a completely different game. So just a really small mistake there from Lowly. Kind of took the game out of control from there, because then Symbol just had a really nice economy, got really far ahead, etc. He was forced into trying some really crazy strategy, taking really aggressive risks. So I don't know. It seems like Lowly likes it when he's being aggressive in the earlier stages of the game. He seems to do better. So I'd expect him to, yeah, there we go, Family Nest, rather quick. He's going to try and apply some pressure just because that's been working out better for him today.
Yeah, Daybreak, normally a game you see quite a bit of two-base play coming in from Zergs, but at the same time, we've seen Muta versus Muta on this map. We've seen so much different stuff in this Invitational so far in the opening weekend, so it's just amazing to see so many different strategies. These guys are really taking it seriously, as it is a $5,000 prize pool, so who wouldn't? And anyone in this tournament has the skill to actually take it down. We've seen a lot of times, we've seen a lot of upsets already this weekend alone, which is really good to see. And there's a Roach Warren coming down here from Symbol, so let's see if Lowly can take it down. Like, we saw Baby Knight take out Symbol in the winners match, so
yeah, a bunch of Zerglings are about to pop out. Zergling Speed's about to finish. Family Nest is done. So Lowly's got his opportunity right now. But there's Overlords all over the place. So he's got to find somewhere he can get to. He didn't quite dodge the vision of Symbol there, so he sees what's coming. He's going to block it up with the queens. He's even got a 3rd queen.
He doesn't have energy for transfuses, though, so if he wants to force his way in here, he can. We also have that Roach Warren is finished up. So we're going to have 7 on the way. They're actually going to... Are they morphing all at the... they are. Look at that Symbol smart kid right there, morphing them all at the bottom of the ramp, at that hatchery. And I don't think there's any way that Lowly can really bust through here, especially with these roaches popping out.
Yeah, when the roaches pop out, that's really going to stop this.
Not enough energy for a transfuse yet on these queens, though. And here are the roaches. They're going to start doing it now. The queens coming...
only a little bit of energy away. There's one. Second one's going to follow in a second. Does use one of them on the roaches. But, I mean, that means that Lowly's just going to have to back off. He doesn't have enough units, and he did drone behind this. So, he really can't commit to going for this. Otherwise, he'll just be in a really bad spot.
And the roaches are going to be able to catch up to these banglings if he's not careful. Oh, the bangling's going to come in. He needs to split those roaches up, targeting down quite nicely, but he is going to get surrounded here by Lowly, and nicely done. He's going to lose those roaches. Look at this Lowly. Oh, pulling his drones. They're going to get it in time.
Oh, he could have manually exploded and actually killed a few of those, but he didn't want to go for it. Didn't want to risk missing it. And it looks like he's going to get this hatchery. Oh, no, he's actually going to split up and go for the surround onto the queens instead of taking out the hatchery. Nice job with the transfusions, though, denying the queen kills. That means he doesn't get either of them down.
Yeah.
And...
amazing defense here by Symbol this game right now. That was absolutely fantastic. We also see that he's even in the drone count. He's got the roach count though as well. Lowly going to lair earlier than Symbol for the first time ever in the 5 games they've played so far. And he's also taking a quick third base that Symbol has spotted. So it's quite likely he's going to move across the map with these roaches. He doesn't have upgrades on them, so he's still going to 3-shot those Zerglings. But he might actually catch Lowly off guard here.
Yeah, I mean, these roaches are quite strong at the moment. The Lowly just doesn't have much to deal with them. He's just going to have to try and overpower them with lots and lots of Zerglings, which means those aren't drones, and Symbol is droning right now. So once again, we have one of these points where Symbol is just leveraging the early game to get ahead in drones. He seems to be doing this quite often. The roaches are going to back off, and he was actually just looking like he was going to attack, knowing there's overlords that would see them, and then just withdrawing. He's not actually going to risk it, but I mean, he made Lowly miss a round of drones, and in Zerg vs. Zerg, that's really important. So nice play by him.
Yeah, absolutely. And at the same time, we are going to see... Let's have a quick look here.
Spire.
Yeah, we are. We're going to see a Spire coming out from Lowly. That's definitely interesting. At the same time, the lair is not finished yet for Symbol, and he's going to be a base down for quite a while because that hatchery's already up and running. He's only just now making his own third hatchery here. He will have this time where he can actually do a lot of damage if he just gets a mass amount of roaches before the mutas become into play too much. Looks like Lowly is going to try for a run by, but the Queen's nicely positioned, and the roach gets there barely in time to stop them. Oh, no!
It was open, and he backed off. Okay,
Yeah, I don't think he was really confident going in there to try and snipe that hatchery, but that's okay. He is still one base up already. He's got a queen already there. Lots of roaches on the way now for Symbol. He's got a double +1 on the way as well.
I think at the very least you could have taken out 2 queens there. The roaches weren't in position. There was you could have gotten a full surround on both of those queens. But like you said, you didn't want to risk losing the units right now because the Spire is on the way, and I think that's the important part. Overseer is flying in, is going to see the Spire in a few seconds, not going to die to the queens before he scouts it. So now he's aware of the facts, and this is the point where Symbol, does he crank out a lot of roaches and go for an attack just because the Spire's on the way? It's definitely a response that a decent number of Zerg players will do, just to apply pressure, slow down the mutas, make sure they can't attack, they have to stay back and defend. But he's making a Hydralisk den as soon as he saw that Spire.
Absolutely. Alrighty, so... Oh, barely saves that Overlord. I think he actually would have gotten that if he chased it down a little bit more, but at the same time, we've got lots of roaches moving across the map here now, Railkin. We've got a counterattack of Zerglings, but there's 3 roaches and a queen to help defend this, but I don't think Lily's going to be able to defend his third base at all. He's got these mutas here, but they don't kill roaches anywhere near fast enough to be able to save this base. And Symbol knows that. He's also got the +1 armor upgrade, so he's going to be able to target down this hatchery. He might even be able to run into the natural and target the hatchery down there as well. We see Spore Crawlers going down here for Symbol back in his base.
That's exactly why you do this attack, and exactly why I was talking about it. With just the Mutalisks out, it's not enough to defend. It's actually going to run straight up into the main base and try and do some damage in here. That queen just needs one more roach shot. One roach, please. There we go. Nice job. And now he's going to run straight up into the mineral line. He's going to kill a lot of these. The roaches are now going down because that's a lot of Mutalisks. So he's not going to be able to power down this fire or anything like that, but he's done a lot of damage. There's still more roaches in the natural, and that infestation pit could go down. He actually decides to not kill it, going after the drones instead. I don't know, like that's a hard choice, but infestation pit would have been a big hit. Roaches were kind of low health, so might not have gone down. So that's probably why he did it. But still, that did a lot of damage, gave Symbol, more importantly, a lot of time, because time is a very important resource when you're going against mutas like this. And now he's completely fine. He's got Spore Crawlers, extra queens, Hydralisks, and he's got more roaches in case the Mutalisks get too far out of position.
Yeah, absolutely. Alrighty, so we got the Hydras in position now to defend this base. There's only 6 of them, remember, and he's got Spore Crawlers as well, but he needs to be very careful not to get caught as he's...
Oh, this queen!
Oh! Oh my god, 3 health. That is absolutely too close. At the same time, we got more... Where are the more Hydras? Oh, they're all in the one group over here.
Yeah.
But we got Spore Crawlers in the main. He's got to be careful not to get caught here. Oh, some Overlord's going to get taken out. He's actually going for the Extractor. I do like this choice. He's going to lose 1. Oh, he's actually losing a couple of mutas here. And getting hit by a 3rd Spore Crawler. He's now just getting his 3rd base up and running. We do see Infestation Pit is upgrading as well. But look at this. Symbol is actually splitting up his roaches. Has been spotted here by Lowly, but he's just going to come in and snipe the hatcheries again. Oh, no, he's decided against it.
Yeah, I mean, he's faking the attack again, trying to force him to not drone while he has some more roaches on the way. But Lowly just made a bunch of drones. He didn't buy it. He didn't believe him. He's got so many Mutalisks that he didn't think he would risk that. But now, oh my god, flying right on top of these Hydralisks. He will take them all out, but he's going to lose a good number of mutas for it. I'm not sure if that is a good trade right now. Nice target fire from Symbol, taking down all the low health ones. Now he's down to 8 mutas. That was a lot of Mutalisks lost, And now with the mutas down, these roaches will go for the attack, probably take out that infestation pit, and the pathogen glands I don't think will finish if he focuses it.
No, I don't think it will either. He's actually going to go for drones instead. He's actually splitting himself up. It doesn't really matter at this point because he's actually going to target down Hatchery in the main, in the natural. He's also got his more roaches coming into the third. He can just overwhelm Lowly with the roach count here at this point in time. He's got better upgraded roaches. They're up in the main. He's in the natural as well, doing damage there. He's now coming into the third base at the same time, killing all the queens. Lowly has no queens left here, remember, so he can't remax as quickly. And now he's going to lose this third base yet again, and it looks like Symbol's taking a significant lead now.
Yeah, Infestors are on the way to throw some bungles at these Mutalisks as well. So that hatchery is down. Fourth base on the way in the top left. So Symbol is just not giving Lowly any options. He's doing a really good job of just controlling the pace of the game right now. And it's making it extremely difficult for Lowly. And now Lowly's wishing he had some more Mutalisks, because 8 is just not going to cut it right now. There are more Hydralisks out, and more than enough to deal with all those mutas. He sees that, now has to withdraw. And there goes one of his only options to try and make it back into the game, the Muta Harass, because he just doesn't have enough mutas.
Yeah, we also see Infestors out with pathogen glands upgrades for Symbol now. He's probably just going to go for one final attack here. He is 50 supply up. He's up in the drone count, 73 to 63. He's actually supply capped Lowly now as well. That is absolutely devastating for him. It looks like we are going to see Symbol advance from this group here after this next attack. There is just nothing up here to defend for Lowly. He's got a nice concave, but I don't think that's going to be enough here, Railcoon.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a lot of units with the Infestors to back it up. If he doesn't want to walk up into the concave, he could just maybe 2 volley these destructible Bree. I mean, that's a lot of DPS. And yeah, there it goes down. Now he's got a really wide ramp, and he can just bust straight up there.
He's also coming into the third base, taking out that hatchery as well. Yet again, the Infestor just get popped here at the front for Lowly, and he's got a fungal on all those mutas as well. Fungal on the roaches at the same time. The mutas are just being absolutely destroyed, and it looks like Symbol is going to advance into the round of 32 here. And there's just nothing left for Lowly to stop him. Unfortunately, a really strong showing by Lowly today. Taking out Keen, going 2-1 with Symbol in the first one. But there's the GG. Congratulations to Symbol are in order as he's going to advance. That will be the end for Group G. However, we'll be right back with Group F action here for the Invitational. It is going to be Hack, Sniper, Lucky, and Pult. Sorry? You
said F. It's H.
Oh, I'm sorry. Group H. My bad. We'll be right back. Stay with us.